taken Nutty out. We're going over to Stonehaven. We're testing her. That's it. I made it to the other end. Look very content in your cave. You can't, gotta have a good finale. Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. These are the little basil plants that we got from Woolworth. And we've got plenty of basil now, so I'm going to make some pesto. There's an awful lot of it. This is only a tiny bit. So I thought I'd whip up some pesto tonight to go with my pasta for dinner. I'm going to use a Jamie Oliver recipe because you can't go past Jamie. There's a lot of basil here. I don't know if the good old Magimix will be able to handle that, but she's pretty strong, so we'll see what happens. How good does that look? And I fried up some onion and garlic to go in it too. That made a lot of pesto because you only need a little bit of pesto. Well, there it is. A bit of pasta with homemade pesto, a bit of parmesan and cooked chook. Nice easy meal tonight. This is getting a little bit tricky. I'm trying to make the pattern for the new acrylics, or clears. So I've matched it up as best I can. It's a bit dodgy in places, so anyway, give it a go. I taped it down because every time I lifted the old acrylic up, everything moved. All right, I think I've got the best that I can get, so I'm going to make a pattern and cut out the acrylic. So that's everything marked out. There it is. One little piece. Well, that looks reasonable. But the test will be when we put it back on the boat. It's quite tricky to know how to hold it down because you can't really put pins in. I'll try it like this. So that's all marked out with a 2 centimetre seam allowance. There we go. Time to cut it out. All cut out. It's getting exciting. This is piece number 3. I'm getting a bit quicker now. So I've just got to mark it up and cut it out. That one's all marked out, ready to cut. That one's cut out. As you can see, this edge isn't folded over and it's starting to fray. I've tied it up a few bits with cutting the edge to make it neat, and now I'm just going to run the hot knife down the edge in the hope that it will seal it, because I haven't got any more fabric to put a like a seam or a binding on it, so I'm just going to try and stop it from getting worse. This is the bad bit here. I think that's fixed it. I think it's sealed it enough so it doesn't fray anymore. So that's the result. Now I've just got to sew it together. I'm using this double-sided tape to hold things together. So you just peel off the backing and then stick it down, like here. It doesn't like to stick to the plastic, but it's better than nothing. Well, that went okay. First row of stitching in. It was a lot easier than I thought, but I went really slowly to try and keep it neat. I've just moved the needle over to the right and I'm going to try and match the width of that in the hope that it picks up the bias, well not bias, but the whatever that is, facing on the other side, because you can't see where you're going. So fingers crossed. Just doing a quick check and it looks like it's picking up the other side all right. I'm not going off track too much. Pretty happy with that. That's it. I made it to the other end. So that's nearly finished. Just got to sew up the last little bit here and it's done. I thought I'd finish, but I just found this last seam under here. So I'm just doing that one. I guess when you're repairing something, it's a bit trickier than when you're making it from scratch because you're just trying to do things out of order. But so far so good. There we go. Pretty happy.
We're just walking down the dinghy dock to grab Peanut, and well, who should be at the dinghy dock? Some of you will recognise that inflatable right there as Peanut number 2. So we've got Peanut 2 and Peanut 4 at the dinghy dock. How cool is that? There she is. I've still got our 10 to 2 number thing on it.
We've taken Nutty out. We're going over to Stonehaven. We're testing her. Beautiful day. Champagne sailing all the way. Got one of the kids on board and one of her friends.
Yeah, beautiful day. Just absolutely wonderful. Our first sail on Nutshell since we got to the Whitsundays. So it's now the 29th of February 2020. So it's the leap year day, and it's a Saturday. It's our first sail since we got here 4 months ago, 5 months ago. So it's been a long time since we've been sailing, but it feels really nice. We're just in the lee of Hook Island here, so the wind's dropped back a bit, which is nice because we've only got to get around this corner and we'll get into our anchorage. Yeah, it's our first sail since we put the gearbox back in. It's our first sail since the explosion. We had one issue on the way out of the bay this morning. Our external regulator caught fire, so a bit of an exciting moment. So this is what happened when we left. It's all burnt out in there. Our regulator's all burnt. That's all burnt. So I've chopped this wire here, and that stopped the fire potential. So yeah, we've got no engine charging now, but that's fine. We're not far from home. We've got lots of solar. So yeah, that's the latest. Is that. Otherwise all good, and we're just sitting still now. The wind's dropped off and the tide's against us, but we're in a hurry. So yeah, having a great day. The kids on board, or one of the girls on board, and her man, and Wendy and I, and we just gonna have a lovely weekend. That's it.
So Emily, what fashion garment are you showing us today? What is this? It's a suit. Really? Yeah, so you can't go swimming without one. Every woman needs one. See ya. We're going to the beach. You look like you're someone who's about to just assassinate somebody.
Let's go, let's do this.
And the hat. Love it. That's gorgeous.
Looking amazing, Bob.
Oh.
We got a photo of all the kids dressed up in their Stinger
Got
suits.
some amazing photos of Stinger suits. Wow, that's a big step. Let's go.
You're better off sitting down here.
Yeah, I love it. Got gourmet seats in this tender.
Oh, this is something
Look
else.
at this.
There you go. Unclip that rope off the back.
So Em's going to shore with Chris. Going to go and check out the little beach. And it's Stinger season, so well protected.
So hot.
Everything here.
Glamorous all the way.
Step forward.
There they go. You're going the wrong way. Oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, that's lovely. Doing selfies. Going to check out that little beach over there. See ya. going to go for a little spin and have a look around.
Exploring.
Yeah. Over here somewhere.
Over there.
Over there. Got the new, what's that, fish finder or echo sander?
Yep.
Bit sunny, so Magnus just put the sunshade up. Very gourmet tinny.
It is a gourmet tinny.
That's what you can do with a tinny that you can't do with a blow-up pool toy. There she is. Peanut number 4, first test drive. Yeah. And there's Nutty out there. One more thing we need to do now is get a faster motor. That one isn't powerful enough. I think what's that, 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need about 20 or 25. So once we've got that, we'll be set. What's in there?
Hey, more bats.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can smell them.
Oh, lovely.
Wow, it's so cool in here.
Do you like my shoes?
You left footed shoes. Well, heaps of bats.
Yeah, Chili Dog stole all 3 right-footed thongs at home, and so I'm in 2 left feet, literally.
It's so cool in here. It must be 10 degrees less than out there. The bats are big.
Are they? How big?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're not your little ones.
Okay. Can you see them?
Yeah, heaps.
Look at the patterns. Check out that erosion. You look very content in your cave.
Mm. The view here is just out of this world. Out of this world.
Ready?
Alright, bowl them up.
I'm bowling. You ready? That was so light, it just got lifted by the wind. Oh, not bad. Woo! Nice. One more.
Alright, one more big one. Going over there. Alright, 2 more.
Oh, that was fantastic. Last one. Okay, I've got to have a good finale. Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. What do you think of that beach?
That's beautiful. We're going cricket.
Back. Beautiful morning here in the Whitsundays. Just about to fix Wally. Put the new wires on. There are the new cables. Just got to fix them to the top end and it's all done. Do you us a smile. Emily and Chris are in the galley cooking us breakfast. Looks pretty cool.
Gourmet breakfast a la Emily. I call it.
The sun's just coming up.
It's going well.
Yep. Beautiful day. That's pretty good. And we're listening to Macca on the radio.